Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. On Bright in My Hands is Silence #1, published by Literati Press. It's by Devin Kraft. It's actually Track 1 is the official title. Silence Track 1. Why is it Track 1? Because it's kind of like a music-infused comic. It has to do with this girl named Jo. She kind of runs away from her father at a young age. Grows up in a town that really you work in like the fishing industry or shipping industry, or are a down your luck musician. It's kind of like one of the two. So Jo runs away. She finds out years later she gets a letter from the company her father worked for that the ship her father was on has gone missing, and that they're basically like foreclosing and taking all his stuff to pay off his debts. Now the question is what debts does he have? This man has never owed anyone money. And she finds out that he's been drinking heavily and owes like $3,300 or something like that. Kind of a small amount to, take someone's house. And the story, I mean, it's an interesting story. Like, Jo is convinced that her father is not dead, that he's just missing, and she goes out on a mission on a boat she charters to go and find him. There's like I think it's called like the Golden Hexagon is where he disappears, as well as a whole bunch of others. So obviously, like, what's the mystery of this? These missing boats and these missing individuals and all that. And there's just a lot of music there. It's an interesting start. I mean, it sets things up, introduces the characters, gets them on their adventure, and teases the things that come. There's something I don't know quite how to describe it. But it kind of reminds me, there's kind of like a Disney vibe about it in some ways, and that's not a negative, like that. Go on an adventure and this magical thing and this magical boat and all that. Like there's just something very kind of Disney-ish about it. It just reminds me of those kind of like stories I watched maybe as a kid. Some of the stories, like it reminds me of something I can't put my finger on, and it's not a negative at all. But overall, like I like it. Like there's something kind of intriguing and interesting. The art is good. I don't know quite how to describe the style, kind of going back on this. The lettering, I think, is maybe the only thing I'm down on at all. I wish there was a little bit of different lettering. There's kind of like a ghostish bubbles to them so that you can kind of see the background, which is okay. It's just not necessarily a style that I personally enjoy. I think it's a little distracting. I wish I'd rather have just kind of a solid white bubbles and all that. But overall, like I like the art. I think the characters are interesting. The style is interesting. Like it's definitely a very intriguing comic. I'm really want to see where it all goes. I'm hoping for a bit more like music really infused to it. I'd love to maybe see some notes, some like lyrics and stuff like that, and see what everyone's kind of rocking out to. It'll be kind of intriguing overall. But what's teased? There's something interesting here, something kind of magical, and it should be kind of a fun comic to check out. Been looking forward to reading this since it was announced, and I'm kind of pumped to see where it all goes. You can go get this. It's out in comic shops. We've got a link beneath this video. Put your zip code, tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links most likely. By doing that, you'll support our site. So thank you. And speaking of support, I want to thank Literati Press for hooking us up with a review copy, and thank you all for watching. If you're into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.